It's Luke Gaisford here. We've just returned from Queensland from the ATV Nationals in Coolum. Had a pretty good weekend over there. We come away with the win for the WA. It's my first win in the pro class after getting second last year. First moto, we went out there and got landed on, and I got a fairly good start, and then some guy jumped on the back of me over one of the first tabletops and locked me up, and then by the time we got going I was back in the last position and got going halfway through the race and got back to second. I got second in the first moto, which was really good. That's where I expected to be after the first race, and I was really happy with my finish. And then went out for the second race really confident with my after my first race, and got a fairly good start and chased the front guys for a few laps and sat there for a while and set a pace and passed them and pulled a lead and sat out in front and won the second race, which was really good. Got my confidence even more back up after a huge crash a few weeks beforehand, and it was good to be back on the bike. So Saturday was a really good result for me. And then Sunday morning we rocked back off the track, and the first moto I got a really bad, on the Sunday I got a really bad start, and for some reason I just couldn't get into the flow. By the time I got going I was in third and couldn't make it back to second, so I ended up with a third overall in the first moto. The second race I don't know what was going on on the weekend, but couldn't get a start at all. I was last into the first corner every time, and I got another bad start. Come out in mid-pack and worked my way back up through the field, back to second place, which was really good. And then in the last race, I went out there, I was still in the points lead with a really good points lead over second place, and just had to pretty much finish the race in 8th or better. Got another bad start again, terrible start, and then worked my way over. It was a pretty scary race because all I had to do was finish, and I got going through the field, and I was struggling to pass a few people and got through there, and I was battling with one of the other guys from the East Coast, and I got around him and I was chasing, hunting down second place, and my bike started making a really bad noise for some reason, and not too sure. It was about 4 laps to go and it started making a really bad grinding noise, and we just made it. I just cruised around and made sure I got to the finish line, and I went over the finish line and did the whole celebration, and when I shut the bike off, that was it. It was locked up, so I was actually pretty lucky to finish the whole race for the whole weekend. But yeah, overall for the whole weekend it was a really good finish, a lot better than I expected to do. Went over there for the win, come back with it. I was very happy with myself and the bike and how I rode for the whole weekend. It was a big achievement to go over there and win national title. It was my dream since I was first started racing, was to win, and to come away with the win. So for being that I've been in the pro class for 4 years, it's really good. Just like to thank all my sponsors for helping me get there, all the people that helped me all year. It was a big hand. Without the people that helped me out during the week, or the people that sponsored me with some money towards getting to my race meets, or providing me with products for all my bikes, and keeping both my bikes going was a big task this season. And yeah, just like to thank all the everyone at WA Quad MX, Rockingham Sign Riders for all the graphics kits all season, Malibu Fresh Essentials, Bellray Oils, Luke Beachy Motorsports. Luke's an awesome guy. If you ever need products, go see him. He helped me out heaps in Queensland over there. RK Chains, Stanford Cabinets, another big hand to them. Kim at Stanford Cabinets helped me out so much this year. Rockingham Power Sports for helping me with my motors and my bike. Dental Artworks, Lone Star Racing, Fox Suspension, Moto Experts, and Four Style, the Balshaw family, for letting me build a practice track on their property and practicing there every weekend, and dinner after riding and everything that they did. And yeah, it's just a big hand to them. Second family, and to David, Jesse, Trent for coming over the week before we sent the bikes off, rebuilding one of my motors for me while I was putting the rest of the bikes together. Everyone else, my grandparents, big hand to them, and especially to my mum and dad for doing everything that they did for me and helping me get over there, and my dad and my mum for coaching me all season. And it was really good to actually have a family that could help me out, and to have them both there when I finished the last race, and my sister to be there as well was a big achievement for myself and for us as a family to win this national title. I knew it was something that we were able to do. And yeah, I'll be back next year, bigger, hopefully a lot faster than I was this season, to sustain the number one plate for WA and State Nationals with our 3-round national series next year. That's the plan, to go over and win all the races and come away with another number one. And I'll see everybody next year. Have a good off season.